All right, guys. Well, it's been a while. I can't even remember. It's been, I think, like 2 months since I recorded my last Kill Team game. But we got a huge buff with the Hierotek circle, so I'm busting them out today. I'm taking these guys to the first ever GT in Japan on Sunday, which I would really, really, really like to win, being the it being the first GT in the country that I live in. I don't know if Hierotek's going to take me all the way, though, if I'm being honest. But I'm going to try my best. Oh, God. These guys got buffed. They did get buffed. I'm going to turn the music down just a smidge. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think they have the potential to be a pretty solid team now. I wouldn't say they're S tier by any stretch of the definition. I think it might even be an argument to say they're still not even A tier. But we're still a little bit early into this new balance data slate, so a lot of opinions can still change. But that's kind of my off-the-cuff opinion.
What's raw for? It's a good defender.
Yep. So my opponent's playing Phobos today.
There goes my only 6-4 game.
Yep. Oh, shit. I get 4. I get 4.
Let's get the new guy.
3.
There
Okay.
we go.
What's the terrain look like? I'm gonna actually be defender. I'm gonna pick red side.
Okay. Do you want to switch colors as well?
I don't think we need to. I think we're okay.
Fine. Alright.
Alright, so I'm fighting Phobos. Logic would dictate probably taking the Technomancer in this matchup. Because he's running Marines, and Technomancer's got the best single target. So that's an option. I don't really think the Chronomancer's doing much. I don't know. His Entropic Lance is pretty spicy now because it's BS3. It's only AP1 though. Ooh, man, that is a spicy thing. I wonder what the kill team calculator says. Kill team calculator. I'm gonna bust this out really quick. So we got 4 attacks, damage 5, crit damage 3, mortal wounds 3, and then AP is 1. So we're averaging 8 damage with the Entropic Lance versus, I think, 6 attacks, damage 3, crit damage 4, no mortal wounds, and still AP. They're doing about the same amount of damage, actually. Except the Chronomancer is just significantly better than the Technomancer in just about every way. I'm actually kind of thinking we take the Entropic Lance. I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, I've always thought the Entropic Lance is terrible. One thing I do want to check really quick, though, is just checking the Abyssal Lance really quick. Alright, just give me a second. I just want to see what the damage is here. Okay, the Abyssal Lance is significantly worse. I thought it would be. So yeah, I think we go this guy. We'll definitely take a Death Mark and then Prentech in this matchup. We take the 2 little bugs. So we got 5. Then we take a Despotech with a Gauze. 6, 7, 8. What's this guy all about? Nice. No, we're not going Cloak Man. Not about that life. I'm actually excited, guys. I've got a ton of teams I'm going to be... Actually, the teams will probably be uploaded by the time you guys see this video. Maybe not. But I got a ton of teams I'm uploading. I'm uploading Exaction Squad, Phobos, and Hierotek Circle probably tomorrow. And then very, very quickly following that, I've got Breachers. I've got... Let's see, what else? Breachers, Star Striders, and probably Commandos that are going to be uploading very soon as well. All right, I've got my team selected.
Good for you.
Fun.
I'm still debating.
All good. I'll just start doing tac ops. Probably equipment as well. He can't do mortal wounds. Might as well not show my team. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, you got the team.
Oh, you got yours? Okay. Alright, what are you rocking? So you
Got a Reaver Sergeant, 2 Reavers, a Marksman, a Veteran, and a Mine Layer.
Okay, what weapons is the veteran taking?
Let's see.
Oh, that's cool. I like how he put this. I like how you put the scope on this guy on his little camera. That's really cool, man.
Thanks.
Okay, is that was that a custom job or is that
Nope. It
Oh.
comes in the box, I think.
Oh, that's just how the box comes. Oh, that's interesting.
Or wait, the Veteran one?
The marksman.
Oh, Marksman. It comes in the box.
Oh, I see. Oh, still looks cool. All right.
Let's see.
This is such a
I
cool
won't be on
team.
Mortal Wounds. Little 5-up is guaranteed. Balanced would be the best option, I guess. But yeah, let's try the Mortal Wound one.
Okay, so it's -1 on the crit and it does a mortal wound. Is that right?
No, it's just an extra Mortal Wound, I think.
Oh, it's extra mortal wound. Okay. So it
Yeah,
essentially
the other one
becomes
is the... What's that? Intercession version.
Oh,
think-
okay. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, so
But I'll check it.
his gun essentially becomes 3/5. It's pretty good. So I'm running the Chronomancer with an Entropic Lance. I'm taking Death Mark, a Prentech, 2 Plasma Sights, and then 2 Immortals with Gauze and the Despotech with Gauze. I looked on the math, and the Entropic Lance, on average, does the same amount of damage as the Technomancer's gun, now that they're both BS4. So that's interesting.
Right. I think I would only take the Technomancer against Intercession,
Mm-hmm.
Legionnaires, Kazarkian, Vedguard.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about that, to be honest, because the Blast 2 Little 5-up and Stun is too good to give up.
Yeah, I
think
agree.
against 2 APL teams, so maybe just Intercession and Legionnaires,
Yeah.
because they have access to AP2 and they can just delete you, and the Technomancer's team-wide ability to just res you with an extra health and give you just another extra health.
Yeah. Also,
And the free reanimation in a 6-inch radius is just too good, I think,
yeah.
against those teams.
Also, the Entropic Lance would be -1 damage against those teams, whereas the Technomancer wouldn't. Well, I guess he's still -1 damage with the crit versus Legionnaires or Intercession, but Legionnaires he's not -1.
Don't think that I would ever take durable again with Intercession.
Yeah.
I was on the fence and I leaned towards Methodical and Rapid already, but with the let's call it realignment of damage negation, it's I think that durable is just worse than the
Yeah.
other two.
I'm kind of of the same agreement. I think like you have rapid and methodical, and then honestly, duelist isn't a bad one either. Like,
Yeah, but you can just switch for a CP
yeah,
against opponents when you really need it,
yep,
which is way denser, and that's it.
yep. All right, cool. So tac ops and equipment. So going into this game, he's got recon, security, seek and destroy. Looking at this map, I think
That's shit.
he's going to be the aggressor, obviously.
Okay.
But
I'm going to try something out.
I think hold them back is like actually pretty solid on this map. So I think we're going to go security. We'll definitely go unyielding, or sorry, not unyielding agent, unearth artifice. So actually, do we go unyielding agents? Into the battle, 3 or more friendly operatives are within the center, so it's excluding plasma sites. That's a little tricky. We just go unearth artifice. We go hold them back and secure center line. I'm kind of thinking. That. Yeah, I think we go this. Although worthy of study is kind of interesting too. So select 2 of your opponent's operatives. Your opponent then selects 1 of them to be worthy of study. At the end of any tournament, at the end of any turning point, if a friendly operative controls your study token, so I have to kill them, and I have to be controlling it with a Cryptek or a Prentech or a guy within 6 inches of it. Huh. That's interesting. That's interesting. I think that's just too much work, though. I don't know. Worthy of study. I just don't know how aggressive he's gonna be with the reavers. Because I feel like he can make that. Unearth Artifice seems like it might be kind of tricky, though. Yeah. I think we can do it. So we'll move. I mean, we can move the Apprentech up right here. I think we can move the one guy right here, one guy right here. I'm trying to figure out how. I mean, obviously, we put. I mean, recon would be really easy too, but if we were to do recon, maybe we'd go secure the flanks. Okay. Sorry, I'm so indecisive on this. I actually kind of like that better because he can't really contest me there, and we can start scoring from turn 1, which is really nice because I don't know how much guys I'm going to have alive towards later in the end of the game. Group. I think that's a better plan. Because then, I mean, we have a big power play. We can end up scoring like 6 points on turn 1. We can theoretically be done with 2 of my tac ops by the end of turn 2. So I think we should play to that. And I think secure the flanks should be pretty easy for me because I can cover them pretty hard. Alright, as far as equipment's concerned, I don't need an invulnerable save on the apprentice.
Right, done with tech ops and equipment.
Okay, I'm just doing my equipment real quick. What do we need here? I think we'll definitely go the sniper scope on this guy. I think usually I take this. 3 blades makes sense here. And then we have 2 points left.
Okay, just
probably just not the phase shifter. Tesla weave. Just throw that on him. I mean, he's probably not getting hit with that though. Maybe we put the Tesla weave on the Prentec. I think that might be a better option. Okay, I've got all my stuff. You have your equipment?
Yep.
All right, what do you got?
So every Reaver has a grappler launcher, and two of my normal Reavers have graph shoots as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy has a smoke grenade. That's it.
Okay, grappler launcher. And then grappler launcher and grab shoots. Okay.
Yep, and the smoke grenade
And
on
smoke grenade.
this guy.
Okay. Oh, so he doesn't have a grapple. He just has grab shoot.
No. He has a grapple as
Oh,
well.
he has it as well. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, cool. So I'm running a Tesla weave on the Apprentec. I'm running the scope on the Deathmark, and then I'm taking 3 blades.
Blades. What's the Tesla weave?
Uh,
Pinball?
No, it's the 3 dice on a 5-up. You take a mortal wound if you charge him.
Okay.
So I roll 3 dice and for each 5-up.
And 5 is. Yep. Okay.
All right, cool. So I set up barricades first. All right, so I think setting up right there. Actually, I want to block off this door. That would be ideal. Or do I want to block off the door? Because we could run this way. All right, so that's there. This is weird playing Hierotek Circle versus an elite team. This is like one of the rare situations where I'm not gonna... Okay, so he's setting that up there. I mean, we would be open to getting shot from the flanks here. So I think this isn't a bad option. I'm just debating. Hold on. Yeah, I'll set that up there. Chronomancer, Deathmark, Despotek, Prentec, these 2 guys. Then we'll go him and him. Alright, so I'm going to spend 1 CP and the Deathmark's going to go into Deep Strike. And then I will put...
No, I still have 1 barricade left.
Sure. Alright, so I need to think out my plans here. So I think we put the Chronomancer. I'll keep him engaged, just keep him honest. We want... We want a Guardian coming out here. So we're gonna... yeah, probably... Actually, no. We probably have the... I really don't want to put my death mark right there. But I probably end up doing that.
What's the restriction on your setup like that?
6 inches.
From enemy drop zone and enemy operatives.
Yeah. I mean, I could just drop him in and try and steal that objective, if I'm being honest. That's actually a really good play. That's a really, really good play. I think I'm going to do that. He could deny that from me by reconning a guy up on this flank. I don't know if he's thinking about that, though. So that's something to keep in mind. I do have an alternative place that I could go. We could drop in right there on this middle objective. But that would be a little bit more dangerous. Okay. That would be a little bit more dangerous. And then we'll have the reanimator pop up and take this objective. We'll have the accelerator take this objective. A Prentech will take this objective. We'll buff him with the Chronometron. And then we'll put the slow zone out. So I think we'll go conceal now that I think about it. And we'll put him right here and throw the slow zone out right there.
Your first two guys are down here, right?
Okay. So I'm gonna drop the Chronomancer right here.
Okay.
And he's going in conceal instead of engage.
Okay. I'm lagging a bit.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Huge one.
Should be good now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It feels really good to play Hierotek again. I'm really glad they got buffed, even if they're not like super overpowered and really strong. This has always been a team that's like kind of near and dear to my heart. When they first came out, I really grinded super hard with these guys because I really wanted them to be a good team, and they were just terrible. And eventually, I just gave up and played other teams. But they've always been super fun to play, and I want them to be a good team. Like I'd love to play these guys. They're just so cool and unique as far as kill teams go. Okay, so he's going Reaver. See, this is what I was worried about, though. I was worried about him sticking a guy here. If he recon dashes up...
Keep getting these lag spikes, and I don't know why. Last couple of weeks.
Oof. Okay, it looks like it's better now. Yeah, so he's measuring 3 inches right now. So I'm guessing that means he's going to do a recon dash, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. What I could also do... This is just gonna be super risky if I do it though. I mean, we can definitely take this objective right here and still get a 4-point score. We'll put the slow zone out right here too, and just make it harder for him to like move into me. And then I'm honestly, I'll
He will
just
be in concealment as well.
both conceal. Okay.
Yep.
So the Apprentec. Okay, so let me think. What's this? Okay. So we got to keep the Despotec engaged. So we need a Immortal right here. And we need the Accelerator over here. And we need an Immortal right here. Go engage on this guy. Okay. It's something you got to do with Necrons is you pretty much just always got to go engage.
Engage. All right.
Like you just you don't really have an option to do otherwise. I've got a shot on this guy, like, if I go first, too. So, once again, that's just putting more pressure on him. So... yeah, my guess is he's probably going to do the 4-inch recon dash to go up here. Which is, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's a good play. It stops me from stealing that objective. And that's the one I want to steal. This one I don't want to steal because that puts me in a little bit of a precarious situation. And it also means I'm not getting outflank if I go there. Which is not great. It's not great at all. Something I could also... Yeah, that just doesn't seem like a good play. I mean, we could recon dash the Chronomancer up and then buff myself with the Chronometron. Oh, we probably don't need to do that. We just recon dash him up would be enough. Go right here.
Okay, set down.
Tap that and then dash back. It's just a little risky doing that. Alright, what do we got? So we got Reaver Sergeant and the Mine Layer and Conceal. Okay. Okay, so Prentech needs to go and Conceal. And man, that's a really hard decision here. So we could stick you. And you could go there. You could go there. I can't set another guy up here. set him up right there. Yeah, we'll figure out what I want to do with him. So we want the reanimator right here. So reanimator is just gonna go score that objective. Then the Despotek. I think the Despotek's just gonna hold down this flank. Because, I mean, he can... I don't know. Maybe it's better just to put the Despotek over here. So we can hold down both sides. Okay. That guy's gonna set up there. Just buff you with the Chronometron. I really want to buff the sniper. Okay, I think we'll do that. So Apprentic's going there. The Reanimator's right here, and then the Despotek's right there. So I want to play around like these two objectives here, and then we'll just hold the side right here with. We'll hold the side here with the Chronomancer.
Put my Ghost Despotek on the base. Let's see. Contact.
I'll probably put the slow zone on this side.
Where's the second kitty?
What's that?
Yeah, there.
Yeah, the Reanimator's right here. Slow zone isn't doing much over on this side because there's scramble terrain, so you just scramble. But we could put the slow zone over here, and I think that would really fuck with things. We'll probably put it like right there, and that should cover both sides of the scramble terrain. As far as tac ops go, I'm assuming he's gonna go guerrilla tactics and then try and... Oh man, I don't know if he's gonna go guerrilla tactics. He could go... He's not gonna go infiltration. So that means he's going recon or seek and destroy. I'm gonna guess recon, because I think recon's pretty solid on this map. Yeah. So I have two options I can do with my sniper right here. So if he doesn't recon his guy up on this side, I drop down and steal his objectives, and we should still be getting outflank. If he does do that, we drop down over here and we steal his objective. Or we probably wait till last activation, then drop down. And then my... what's it called? My Chronomancer probably steals the objective here. So we'll probably go 4 APL on the Chronomancer. And probably go 4 APL on the Chronomancer. Move up. And take the objective. Dash back into this corner. Drop down the slow zone like right here. And that's what we do. So, as far as tac ops are concerned, I'm probably going recon. I'm defender, which means he can get first turn if he chooses. I think he's going to give me first turn, but I think he's also going recon. That's where my head's at. But let's see where he put his... so you got the Infiltrator Veteran in Engage... And the marksman engage. Okay. Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, I assume this.
Yep, I just showed.
It's all good. I'm going recon.
I'm going infiltrate, and I'll
That is interesting.
use CP to give myself recon as well.
Okay. Let's see what he does with this recon.
Alright. So I'm going to use Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
I know it comes as a shock.
Okay, so you reconned up the mine layer? Alright.
Yep.
So dash out, drop down a mine right here. Smart. Let me just think if I need... I think I just kill his guy.
Oh yeah, I want to start. Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
You want to go first? Okay.
Yes.
I'm kind of thinking that... Yeah, so I'm going to do... God, I'm so indecisive on this because I don't have enough practice with this team. Do I want... what's it called? Intractable March. That's the question I have. Let me think. Yes. Yes. I will do 1 CP for Intractable March.
Okay. I just used the graph shoot to gravity insert my guys. I'll use 1 for water discipline.
Oh, I didn't know that graph shoot allows you to move in like that. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a 4-inch flying move.
That's cool. Bolter discipline. Okay. That kind of screws things up a little bit. I'm not going to play anything else.
Neither am I.
Okay. So he's going loud this turn. Tac ops?
I'm going to reveal recover item.
Okay. I will reveal... Yeah, I'm going to reveal recover item. Where are you putting yours? Right there?
There.
Okay.
I'm just having another leg spike.
Okay. So that means he's going to go really hard on that. I think I want mine... So I want mine to not be within 2 inches of...
Tiny bit to the left.
Yeah. I think I go there.
Yep. And I'm going to reveal search forward as well.
Surge forward. Okay.
And that's it for me.
Yep. I'll reveal Unearthed Artifice.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, we can easily get it. Oh my god, this is so hard to put under here. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna put the token like basically on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Just slightly out of my 6-inch range. Okay.
Okay. I pass.
Okay. And then I'll reveal outflank.
Yep. Alright, so let's start then.
Yep.
I am going to activate my Inquisitor Marksman, and he's going to shoot your Despotek.
Sure.
4 attacks and 2s, AP 1, little 5 up 3, 4.
So you get
Crit.
crit and 2 hits.
Yeah, do I want to reroll that from... No, I still have a shooting action left.
Alright, so we stop the hit. That would be 7 damage.
Yep.
I hate to use a CP on this. Okay, so we stop 2 hits and we take 4.
Yep. And I'll just shoot at you again. 2 crits, 2 hits.
Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, we'll reanimate him.
Yep.
That's really annoying. And we burned a CP for that.
And
There's guerrilla tactics right there.
I'll just
Scored. That's unfortunate, man. That's really unfortunate.
move to safety. Okay, your turn.
Okay. So we could leech power from him. God, I'm going to be out of CP if I do this. Okay, so we leech power from him. We go to 4 APL. We move up.
You use the plasma sight or the tackle.
Plasma sight.
Okay. Oh, can we put a burr marker or something like that on him?
Okay. Oh man, this is a hard decision. I want to steal this objective. I just don't want to take any more casualties doing so. So I'm kind of unsure. I really would like to get this Unearthed Artifice off too. But hold on, where's 2 inches here? We could go 2 inches here. Okay, so we could probably just move. Yeah. Okay. So we're probably okay on that. So what I need to look at instead. So we have the mine layer right there. So if I were to move out right there, then I could just let's see. So we'd move right here, dash, and then up. Okay. Did we save positions? I'll do it. Okay. So if I move, dash, tap, we will need to go -1. Okay, so I just want to see if I can do this. So what I would like to do is I would like to move to go, oops, God, this is so awkward trying to hit this angle. Okay, so move to go here. So we need the 5-inch move to go here. And then I would tap, I would dash back 1 inch and up the hatch. And I think we can get to...
There's no hatch on this side. There's only one here.
Is that not a hatch? Usually
Nope.
I play this as a hatch.
Oh, that shouldn't be. Only this one.
Really? Okay.
Yep. And the long ones don't have hatches.
Okay. Okay, that really screws things up. So we could go here. That just puts him in death range if I lose the initiative here, which I'm really not super thrilled about. Okay, so I'll spend my last CP, drain the Apprentec.
Yep.
So he's -1. So we're going to move up. I'm going to tap the objective.
Yep.
I'm going to throw out the nanomine. So we'll put that. Right there. Then I'm gonna dash back. There should be a way for me to just barely touch this and then dash. Sorry, this is taking so long. Okay, there we go. Oops. 3. Okay. Alright. So yeah, move, dash, tap, and then throw the mine. And I'm out of CP. Okay, and then we activate.
Yeah,
Go.
there we go. Just a tiny bit too many.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a 6-inch marker. If you want to take it, just save it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Why did the music turn off? Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, it just blasted out everyone's eardrums. There we go. Let's just pretend that didn't happen.
Let's see. Just going to pre-measure if I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I want to, plus 2 I have. No, I can't. I need to move and dash. Oh, well, if I come here, maybe. Place. It's 1. No. Okay, so we're not going to do that. We are going to do the cheeky move. Or what people sometimes call a dick move, but let's call it cheeky. I'm going to activate this Reaver Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to... One... 4...
He can move over barricades.
With Vanguard, yep. It ignores the first 2 inches of traversing, climbing, dropping.
Oh, I didn't know it does the traverse. Wow, that's really strong.
And I cleared my barricade with a sidestep. So he's going to move and dash here, tap this objective, and then throw down the smoke grenade.
That was a really good play. That was a really, really good play. That's really frustrating. This guy's terrifying in melee.
Safety there.
Hey, he's just an assault intercessor. Shit.
I mean, really, he just has to be in it to get obscured.
I didn't think he had the movement to get there. This is me just not being familiar with these teams. Oh, man. That's really, really unfortunate. I did not see that coming. God, I need to familiarize myself with these Phobos guys more. Okay.
And this is my last game against Phobos. I learned that even if you move within 2 inches, he's obscured.
Yep.
And in cover. So, yeah, he's virtually untouchable. Well, you can charge him, of course. I'm just lagging. Yeah, there we go.
Do I charge him? He's killing me in melee if I charge him.
Right, that was his activation.
Yep. Man, that sucks. This guy's gonna go claim that objective now. There's nothing I could do about that. Okay. Who does he have engaged still? He's still got the special issue guy. Okay. Man, that sucks. That completely just blindsided me. I had no idea you had the movement to get up there. Fuck.
Take it as a compliment.
Yep. Okay, so I'll activate the Apprentech and we'll do the Chronometron onto this guy.
Which is the extra movement, right?
Yeah, and 5 up, feel no pain.
Yep. I sense a charge coming in.
Kind of thinking we do charge in. It just means he probably ends up taking my objective here.
Activate my mine layer.
So I don't.
He is going to move and dash. Let's see if he can. Cause you a bit of headache. No, I can't. I needed those extra 2 inches. Right. Well, I mean... We can negate you getting into cover. And then just blasting you off.
I think we go there. I'm not gonna charge him. We'll just
Do we
We'll
care
figure it
enough?
out.
Probably not. I'm going to plant it.
I think we just move block him
Here.
with the Necron. There's no point in putting my Immortal on the objective right here, just because he can tap it no matter what.
So
Like,
your
I can't claim that objective.
Chronomancer, isn't it? And you can't really fit your plasma sight into the range. Yep. So first time you move with your Chronomancer, he's getting detonated. Dum 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 dum.
Okay.
Yep, that was it.
So we still got... God, he's... The Vanguard thing really threw me off. I know nothing about this team. I played them yesterday against Harlequins and just got curb stomped, but I didn't really understand the rules. This team is pretty insane. Do we need...
Wait, I need to put it a tiny bit aside because I just realized you can get your plasma sight.
What? I mean, I can just move
There
and
we go.
dash it.
Yep, it should be fine. Okay, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I have to pull just a tiny bit back. It's just a weird gliding of the Terran,
Mm-hmm.
like so.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think I just move dash this plasma sight into it. So when this thing goes off, is it like the Vet Guard mine where it detonates through walls?
Yep.
Okay. And does it hit everybody?
No, just the guy who runs into it.
Just the guy who runs into it? Okay. Okay. So if I activate my accelerator, we give +1 AP over to this guy, and then we just move dash through the door and set that off.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You can just move through. I
Yep.
forgot that. Right. So it's 5 attacks hitting on 2s to
Yeah.
4 little 5 up.
Hold on a sec.
Stun. Well,
In the small chance that I actually survive this, I'm going to try and put myself in cover also. So we'll put myself right
where is it?
there. Okay.
I just have to check the stun mine. Because of course they didn't put it into the balance data slate. So annoying.
It should be on his profile, no?
No, it's not updated.
Did it get updated?
Yes, in an errata a while back.
Oh,
The-
I think all they did was make it so like it actually stops your movement when you move into it now.
Yeah, and it subtracts 1 APL if you activate it.
Yes.
Alright. So 4 attacks and 2s. Whee!
Okay.
Three
Minimum
crits
damage
and-
is going to be 6, so yep. So we'll reanimate him with the strat.
Yep.
I mean, we've already lost guerrilla tactics, so might as well just dive heavy into it now at this point.
Yeah. I'm going to activate my sergeant. He's going to give me a CP, then he will. Oh, can you reach safety? No.
Yeah. Oh, keep in mind. Oh, did you
move and
okay.
I move and dash 8 inches with the -2.
Oh, okay. This guy had enough movement to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
He moved 8 inches.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's a bummer. So he'll. Which one is better? To come here or to come there?
7 minus 2 is.
I mean, he can fly.
Move and dash 8. Would it not be 6 inches with a move and dash?
No, they move 7 inches and dash was 3, so that's 10, and you subtract 2 from their movement, so it's 8.
The nanomine subtracts from the dash as well. It's all movement abilities.
Isn't it just 2 less and that's it? Let me check.
Sure.
Each time another person's action which is moved, it would move within 6 inches subtracted from the distance it can move during that action.
Yeah, I was wondering how this guy got up here that far.
I mean, I'm happy if it reduces dash as well. It just sounds a bit too OP.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see.
So that means that guy wouldn't have been able to go all the way up here. That probably would have changed your decision making for this guy then too, right?
I mean,
because he'd be 2 inches further
he
back.
would probably plant the mine either way. It's just
where he
can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't realize this when he moved him up there. I just wasn't thinking.
I mean, move the active operative, so you're doing an action in which it's moving. So yeah, I think it does affect dash.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's complete bullshit. Like, honestly, the only reason this hasn't been nerfed is because Hierotek's been such a weak team. And now it's just going to be permanently on the board.
Let's see, so I can move 6 inches. It's not good.
Might as well load this guy's place too. Might as well just step back.
6 inches gets me. Do we love this position? No, because we are in the open.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. I mean, actually, that would even change the position of my recovery token, because I thought it only affects the movement.
It's all good. If you want to change that, I'm fine with it. Like, this is just to kind of get used to playing these teams. So.
Wow, this is bonkers good.
Yeah.
And I really have a high opinion of Hierotek right now, so it just bumps it up even more.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit. the nano
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, you're probably getting it here somewhere. So I just can move 8 inches here or here and get it either
Mhm.
way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my other place would have been this.
That's fine if you want to change it.
I mean, it's on me for not knowing the rules, so let's not change it.
Fair enough. Oh man,
Wow,
this Phobos team is seeming really attractive to me.
that sucks actually. 3. Okay, so what I would do then is, do I want that? He would charge for 6. Stretch range is 7. Wow. And at this point, I'm just blocking myself with this barricade here. Six can't even get me there. They can't cheese the reduction with a dash and then just scrambling either.
Correct.
Yeah. This bunker's awesome. Okay, so I'll just grab him and take him here. And loot.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll still do the same. Well, I'll still activate the accelerator and buff the immortal right here, and then he'll go here. Oops. Should be just on the objective. Now we're within 2 that. And then I'll tap the objective.
Okay, let's see.
This smoke grenade's such a pain in the ass. It's such a pain in the ass. I can't compliment enough how good of a play this was. That just completely threw me off.
At the moment.
I need another Reaver if I want to try and pull off that kind of bullshit.
That he will be. It's too far away. Get him there. He's going to come. Here. Just give a CP.
Okay.
I think that's it.
I'll be right back. I gotta go use the bathroom.
Alright.
Alright, guys, I'll be back. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So what do we got left? You have this guy, the sergeant, and the veteran. God, I feel like he's activated so much. He still has so many guys he can activate. That veteran scares me.
Mm. Would you allow me to reposition my sergeant to this side? Alright, can I?
Where was he?
No, I can't. I can? Because of the grapple, I think he can. He's here. He would... When he starts outside of the bomb. So that's 1, 2, 4. 7. If he starts with a dash, he would still have 3 inches of movement, which would get negated to 1. He would start here. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, he'll just come here. As originally planned. Okay.
All right. Okay. So we got outflank on that side. Okay, so we should be getting recover. He's currently not getting recover. Okay. I just want to not open up that shot. Okay, so if I were to charge here. No. We need 5, 6. Just wondering if I can actually move. Nope, that's within an inch, so I can't move past you. Unless I did it with the reanimator. The reanimator could. There's 9 inches, I like. So we would have to move right there. Okay. So I'll move the reanimator there.
Okay. I'm going to activate this guy, which is going to move and dash here.
Okay.
And tap.
Yep. So I need to bring my death mark in. Also need. Okay, so I'm gonna bring the death mark in. And we'll go right here. Is that smart? So you just move up and shoot me? That's dumb. Let's not do that. Okay. Ah, this is such a stupid play. There's no world where I get within 3 over here. Oh, I do have a 12-inch move. So if I were to go there, then I were to dash another 3, does that put me within? That looks like it just puts me out. Is there any world where I can get closer to that? That doesn't do it either. Three inches. Oh, that's so depressing. I just want to be 3 inches right there. Okay, so with a 12-inch move, oh, okay, there we go. 2 inches. That doesn't put me in the cover item range, though. That seems like such a dumb plan, because I think we just lose this guy if I do that. Oh man, I'm really unsure what to do with this guy. I think we just go for the safe play. I hate to do this, but I'm just gonna go for the safe play. So we're gonna move dash. Actually, it'll move, tap the point, and pick up the item, I guess. Oh, I gotta be within 1 inch of it. There we go.
Was it within 1?
There we go. I think it was right there. Wherever it gotta be to pick up the point. Then I can just drop it behind me. I think I might drop it also. No, I'll hang on to it right now.
Wait.
All right, what do you got?
My veteran is left.
Okay.
Just debating what to do.
Yeah, this team's hurting my brain. there's such a high cognitive load with this team, and playing against Phobos, you really need to think about what you're doing as well. I'm already exhausted after playing 2 turns with these guys. I need way more practice with them.
It's 1. 2.
Yo, we haven't even played 2 turns. God, it feels like it's turning point 2. Oh my god. This game's taking forever.
No, maybe I can reach it. I just need a bigger line. Sorry.
I was trying to shoot that guy. Fuck. That's really bad. I mean, I still have the strat up. So.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm missing a few inches. Well, 0. few inches. So the move and dash, I can reach you, but
Yeah, I can't get outflanked.
Oh.
He's not getting surge forward though, so I mean that's good. I could have, I don't know, surge forward would have been pretty tough with me too. I think we just shouldn't have positioned myself here. I still need so much more practice. I feel like I'm making a lot of mistakes with this team.
oh well. So I'll move and dash. Let's 2, 3. For me, what I have 5 more inches of movement. No, I don't want to give you the smart shot. Okay, so he'll just move and dash here. And shoot at your immortal guardian there.
Mm-hmm. So 2 crits and a hit.
And I rerolled 1. Yep.
Okay.
There's 2 mortal wounds.
That kills him.
Yep.
Alright, so I'll use the strat to reanimate him.
Yep.
And these guys are still made of paper. Okay, so yeah, if they resurrect, we gotta just fuck off with them. Like, just literally fuck off with them. Because they're, I don't think he, does he have shock assault? That's the fight twice. Yeah, he does have shock assault. So I have 1 activation left. So we could drop down, make a death mark shot. I'm not getting outflank. I've scored through. I've scored 3. We could drop down and get a death mark shot. Actually, could we? Oof. I don't know if we can. I don't know if there's a line for that guy. I'm going to save position. Okay, so there is a line.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if I drop down right there.
Fucked up.
Oh, I can't even do it. It's heavy. What am I talking about? Never mind. Fuck, man. Oh, everything's screwed up. Oh, man. I don't know what to do. Because we're not getting outflank. Because he's denying that. Oh, I'm down 2 immortals. Oh, this game's really going bad. I'm not even sure what to do with this death mark at this point.
Not going according to my plans.
Yeah. Well, I'm down 2 immortals basically, because those guys are dead next turn. My plan was to drop in and do outflank, and just all of that is fucked now. Oh god, what do I do, guys? I don't even know what to do with this guy. There's literally no good option here. I guess just setting up and trying to get a kill here. I feel so bad dropping him here though, because he's not going to be able to hit anything. What?
In the corner. It's always a safe spot.
Oh my god. I can't even get a shot off on him. This is a dumb decision, but I'm gonna drop in there because I have no idea what to do with this guy.
Okay.
Okay. Oh god, that feels like such a dumb decision. I'm just gonna stick with it.
So that was first turn. You score recover item.
Yep.
I scored nothing.
So I didn't achieve anything that I wanted to do this turn. I didn't get 4 points, I didn't get Unearthed Artifice, and I didn't get Outflank. So, and I'm out of CP. This is probably as worse as it could have possibly have gotten.
Alright, let's go for initiative.
Yep. And I lost an initiative.
Wait, I'll take it.
Yep. Alright, Despotek doesn't come back. The other guy does on... Oh, easy kill range. Okay. Fuck.
I am going to use the Omni Scrambler on this Guardian here.
Okay. Oh man,
I
this
only have one
feels so
Infiltrator,
bad.
so
This feels so bad.
second guide to activate for you. And I use Vanguard again.
Yep. What do I do? I'll probably use... Oh god, I don't even know what I use here. Relentless Onslaught, I guess.
And I used Water Discipline again as well.
Yep. I think I get tabled this turn. Or maybe I don't lose this flank. Okay. Do you have anything to reveal for attack ops?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
I'm pretty sure I get tabled this turn. All of these 3 operatives are dead. Probably this guy. The Prentech might live, and the Chronomancer probably lives. Who would you like to activate first?
That is a really good question.
My reanimator's not in a position where I can reanimate somebody either. I position him there because I was thinking that I could score outflank with the Immortal that's in the center. That was my thought process of putting him there. But I changed my mind after I put that guy there, which was a really dumb play in hindsight, obviously. What I should have done is I should have moved that guy there, then realized that's not what I wanted to go. Or outflank's not what I wanted to try to go for.
Well, I'm going to activate this guy.
Yep. And then the plasma site fucks off to over here.
He's going to shoot your plasma site reanimator.
Yep.
Well, loot first because that's for free. Then shoot the plasma site. Oh,
Okay,
crit
it's
and
dead.
3 hit. Yep.
And now
And after
yeah.
that, what do we want to do?
I don't even know what to say. Like, I feel like I'm playing this team so bad.
Sacrifice him or
The thing with
ally here.
Hierotek Circle, they got buffed, so I think they're like
He
an
has done
okay
his
team
job.
now. But if you fuck up playing this team, there's no road to
Join the
recovery
fight.
at all.
Uh,
Like, once you fuck up with this team, like, the game is done. And we're about to see that. Oh man, this is so bad. I'm trying to think like how do I even get myself out of this mess?
I think that's what we'll do. I'm going to
Charge and kill.
charge
Yeah.
here
Okay.
and fight the death mark.
Just try and parry out at this point. Fuck. God.
Okay, so that's just 1 hit for you, right?
Yep.
I'll just bury it and kill you.
Okay. I'm not gonna reanimate. Do I reanimate? Yeah, I might as well reanimate.
That was him.
Okay. Um. Accelerator. Dude, I've fucked this up so much because the accelerator can't even buff anybody. I can't believe how much I've fucked this up. Okay, so the accelerator's going to tap.
Yep.
And then it's going to move to go right here. And I'm going to throw +1 AP. Who do I even throw that on? Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea putting it on him. Yeah, so we're going to put it on him.
Right.
At least he can't steal the objective from me now. This guy's created so many problems. Like, this move right here just, like, single-handedly won him the game. Honestly. Like, that blindsided me so hard. I just did not even see that coming.
Let's see if I activate this guy.
It's one of the things where it's like, you just gotta, like, teams that have a lot of tricks like this, you gotta play against them.
I can come.
If you don't play against them,
easily.
you're not actively thinking about what they can realistically do, and then you just get blindsided hard by stuff like this. Oh, I hope the Feel No Pains are good. We need some good Feel No Pains going on here, man. Because I don't have anybody alive on my team. We just basically got the Cryptek and the Apprentech.
Okay. I think this way he would be safe from that guy. Okay. So, we'll come here.
Okay.
And shoot at your guardian there.
Okay.
Okay, crit and 2 hit.
It's not balanced?
No, it's lethal 5 up and
Oh, you
mortal
did
wound
leave the
1.
5 mortal one. Okay.
I paid a CP the previous time as well.
Yep.
Oh my god, I just cannot pass saves with this guy. Alright, so we've taken 7 wounds.
Yep.
5 up, feel no pain. Stop 3. Okay, so he takes 4.
So 4. Okay, next I will
Be nice if we could pass saves.
do. That's much worse. Just 2 hits.
That definitely helps me. Okay, we're good. So that guy's in a bad position. So I'm going to activate this guy next. He's going to tap the objective.
Yep.
You have a 9-inch charge. So, oh, I've still got the chronometron, so I can still go 7 inches. So we'll go 4 plus 3. There's really nowhere I can hide from that veteran. Unless you just physically can't see me. Okay, yeah, I'll just go to there. And
Okay.
we'll shoot this guy.
Okay.
And then I get 1 for Relentless. Okay, 2 crits, 2 hits.
Oh, I'll just retain 1 for cover.
Yep.
Okay, 2 crits.
Okay, so that's gonna be 10 damage.
Yep.
Over to you.
Alright, I'm going to... What are we going to activate? It's probably the marksman's turn, and he will... -1 guard brings it to 2, so that's 4 minuses if I go up, so can move 3 inches.
That's with a move dash?
No, just a move.
Oh, I see. Okay. Would it not be -6 to climb?
Only 2. Vanguard gets rid of the first 2 inches, so it would
Oh,
take
yeah, of course. Yep.
only 2 to climb, -2 because of your awesome nanomine.
Man. I'll tell you, like, I'm really glad you're playing these guys because I tried playing them the other day versus Harlequins and just got completely stomped. But I was also drunk and it was my first time playing this team and I had no idea what I was doing with these guys. So
Okay, so from there I have visibility on this guy and this guy. And
oh, that sucks.
I'm going to start shooting at this guy
Sure.
first.
Yeah, that guy's dead. Okay,
Yeah,
he's
2
dead.
crits to hit.
I can't
Yep.
resurrect him.
And now your other immortal. 2 crits and 1 hit.
So
Is that-
I mean, obviously we stop a crit. And I take 7.
7.
Okay.
Yep. Oh yeah, he still has the feel no pain.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Pass 4. 5. He takes 2 wounds.
Oh my god.
Look at that guy surviving. It's alright, guys. We've just lost all of my immortals, except for this guy. I'm sure we'll be fine. This game totally seems like something I can come back in. Jesus Christ, man. All of his high damage guys are done. Dude, Phobos is looking sexy, man. I think I'm going to try Phobos next game. I probably need to get some more practice in with Hierotek. I need to not play like a complete moron. God, he's got so many guys to activate still. Do we probably just give up that objective at this point? We just really need to like not die to stuff. So I've got 2 activations left to his 1, 2, 3. One of my activations is going to be now. So I'm getting 1 Overwatch. So we leave Overwatch on that guy. So that means we probably activate the Hierotek. And now that this guy... Ooh. He's just got this guy. Do you think that guy kills me? Where would 6 inches be? We can get an angle on him. 3, 6. No, we can't get an angle on him. Not from this direction either. So maybe we just go 6 here. And then do we throw... we're getting obscured there. That sucks.
It was calculated.
Yeah. If I take that off, that means they just have free reign. So we need to not do that. I need to keep the Hierotek here. What if we just went straight 6 though? Actually, let's just see where the angle is. I think that would be the easiest way to do this. I need to shoot. I can't afford to do like a move dash kind of thing.
Who would you like to shoot at?
This guy right here.
Veteran, okay.
Yep.
So... where's this?
That's the line?
Yep.
So you're telling me there's no way that's happening. Okay. So we activate command, shoot there. Is there any other shots this guy has? I think this guy actually might have a clear shot on him. Oh, but I don't have visibility, of course.
Nope. Yep.
Smart. Good job, me.
Good job, me.
Yeah. I mean, oh, fair enough. Fair enough. You position your guy after I position mine, so I can't be too upset about that. Oops. I just fucked up that movement. Oh, why do I have to be body blocking? Okay, so if I go there, how's that angle looking? We need to go to 3D. Alright, so...
You have a shot.
yeah, it looks
That's
like
right.
it, right? Okay. So we'll do that.
Yep.
So I'll move out, and then we'll fire my little thing at him. So we got 4 shots, 3 hits, AP 1.
Right.
Do a little chip damage. Oh, nice.
Six.
So that's 6.
So that's 6, yeah.
Okay. I think we can knock out.
Right. I'm going to activate my Mind Layer.
Yep.
He will be a jolly good fellow, and Move 1. Five, like so. With a move and dash.
Tap.
That for 3 and set up the mine. Where's the mine? Oh fuck, I deleted it. Let me grab another marker. Where is it? Where is it? Phobos. Equipment. There we go. Just a tiny bit of flag. Bringing it in.
Mm-hmm. This is such a cerebral game. I think if I got some more practice in, I think we can actually win with Hierotek.
What we want to do.
But man, these Phobos are seeming really attractive to me, so I might actually just do Phobos. But I need to pick a team like basically today or tomorrow, and stick with it, because I need to get practice in, because I have to play GT on Sunday.
So you can't get on the point without
Triggering it. Yep.
Triggering it and then getting stuck outside of it.
True.
Basically. Okay.
All right. So I just have my Chronomancer, who's going to flip to engage.
Yep.
I'm going to command the Guardian here to overwatch into this guy.
Yep.
So he's hitting on 5s. Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah,
he gets a reroll. Oh yeah, it just kills him. Well, that's nice. And then I'm going to use the translocation thing to shoot through the Apprentech and shoot this guy.
Yep.
So okay, that just kills him.
Yep.
Then so I really want to use Unearth right here. But that's going to give your sergeant a lot of movement. But I need to get it done. So I will use my remaining CP to use Unearth Artifice. Or AP, I mean.
Yep.
So the mine goes... Yep. Didn't have to delete the mine.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. Here we go. I got
It's
it.
just the fury.
Just like, fuck
I
this
feel
thing.
against it.
Alright. Alright, man. So that's all my activations.
Your Apprentech is on engage.
Yes.
Alright.
So I'm thinking we got
We
a shot off on his mine layer right now.
There. And shoot. Do I want to do it? Probably not.
Yeah. So I think we just shoot his mine layer next.
Where can we go from here? 2, 5.
Dude, if we just delete the mine layer, my life would be so much better. And then these guys come up, and then we just actually win the game with Hierotek Circle, and everyone claps for me and thinks that I'm the best player in the world. That's what I want. That's the reality that I want to be in. I don't think that's going to be the reality that I'm in, but I'm going to pretend that that's the reality we're in. Oh my god, if I get... We could dash on the... Oh my god, we could be such chads. Just such chads, everybody. if that happens. I think he's pretty much stuck into Bolter Discipline, right? Oh yeah. That obviously goes away.
I have a choice here.
You could run forward and just shoot the crap out of me. Please don't run
I'm
forward.
going to activate this guy. He's going to loot.
Okay.
Because we need a Zaluta for free, which is lovely to have. Then he's going to give me a CP for 1 action point. Then he's going to... So that is 3. Another 3, 4 more.
Do I have to
No,
hold this?
we can't reach it. That's a bummer.
Okay.
Yeah, I needed him closer to the door to do what I would have done now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. Okay, so he's going to just tuck himself behind heavy cover here.
Yep.
Because that's the Space Marine way of doing things.
True story.
Hiding bravely.
I'm gonna
don't think
overwatch into your mine layer with the entropic lance.
Oh yeah, you have it. 1.
And then I get, let's see, I'm not
2
within
crits.
6, so
Nope.
I will choose to reroll the 1. Okay, so 2 crits and 1 hit, so you take 6 mortal wounds.
What?
Yeah, it's mortal wound 3.
I don't think you can with the...
Huh?
I'm just... Oh, it even works for Overwatches.
It does. It's pretty fun to use. This whole team is super fun to use. They just had really shit stats.
So 6 mortal wounds.
Yep, and then 2 crits and a hit, AP 1.
Probably dead.
And Tropic Lance is pretty dope.
Yeah, he's...
Wow. That was a big power turn. Go Necrons, I
Okay,
guess.
I'm going to activate this guy. He's going to loot.
Sure.
And
I don't know how I'm going to get outflank. I think we're probably just going to have to accept that that's a dead tack op. And he's getting surge forward. Oh, no. No, he's not. He's only... No, I killed... Wow, I just...
is going to fly over here.
So climb up and then do his thing?
Yep.
Okay,
And he's going to shoot at your immortal.
sure. So that was a move dash to get to here?
Just move. He has grapnel launchers, so the first 6 inches of vertical movement would count as 2, and I ignore the first 2 inches of vertical movement with Vanguard. So it's just basically free.
That's fucking cool, man. Okay. Shoot away. Alright, so that immortal's
Vortex
just
AP
dead.
1
Just absolute dead.
on 3.
Yep,
Oh,
okay.
he's dead.
Okay, so we'll just drop the objective right here.
And
Sag.
do we get rid of your accelerator, or do we try to hurt your Apprentac?
I don't think you have a line on the accelerator, right? 'Cause wouldn't it be crossing that? Or... Yeah, I think it's crossing
Okay.
this tip right here.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just shoot at the Apprentac then.
Fair enough. Okay, it's 3 hits. This is AP1, yeah?
AP1, yeah.
Okay. 3 ups. Okay, takes 3.
3. Yep.
1, 2, 3. I really need to go first here. I can't Overwatch anymore, so that's it.
Yep.
Okay, so now the big important thing of, do I lose the game instantly or do we play out the next 2 turns? I get a 5. Oh, sorry, we gotta do scoring too. So I get recover item and unearth. And you've got that. Okay.
Yep. I'm just lagging. I don't see stuff right now.
All good. Please, if there is a god out there, do not let him roll a fucking 6. If he rolls a 6, there is no god or justice in this world. I'm just putting that out there right now. Kittens will burn. Babies will cry.
Spike to go away.
Everyone's gonna have a bad day tomorrow. It's better for the world if he does not roll a 6 here. Come on, game. It's Hierotek circle. Please. Please, please, please.
I should have just gone for your Hierotek before you can Overwatch shoot with your Chronomancer. If I knew that you can do it. Okay.
Oh my god.
Leg will go away soon. Ish.
I'm so worried about him rolling a 6 here, man. Please don't roll a 6. I want to win a game with Hierotek circle. Please don't roll a 6. Please, God, do not let this man roll a 6. Oh, God.
Oh, this leg is so annoying.
It's all good, man.
Maybe now? Yep. Okay.
Oh, you're back up to 999. Oh, it's going down. There you go.
Yep. Rolling initiative.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, what's happened with the mat? Maybe I deleted it. Sorry. I'll take it.
There's no justice in this universe. No justice at all. Can we rerun time so we have the mat? I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah, sure.
Fuck me in the ass. I can't believe that just happened. Oh, come on, Matt. Let's not be gone. There we go. All right, Matt's back.
I'm just lagging.
Yep. I cannot express to you how upset I am right now. There is no justice.
Well, I'm
this.
learning a lot about Hierotek, so I'm not upset at all.
Oh my god. So I just want to make this statement. Let's see who resurrects first. Despotek, of course. The other guy, of course. Okay. So I get tabled this turn. Yeah. Okay. Fuck you, game. So not only do I not get initiative, but I failed my reanimation rolls for both these guys. What a joke. Why do you tease me? Why do you tease me, game? We had such a strong end turn. Well, at least people watching will enjoy this. Alright, man. Kill me. There is no God. No justice. I failed reanimation rolls. I failed the fucking initiative. I had such a strong ending of turn 2. Oh, man. Alright, what do you want to do for strats?
Well, I'm going to make your Hierotek go second.
Yeah, of course.
Because I can see the tip of the spear.
Yep. Tip of the spear.
And
Okay.
I'll use Vanguard, of course,
Where
for
is...
1.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Yep, he can. I'm not going to pay any CP here.
Right. Do you need anything else? Water discipline is always nice.
Attack
Just not
with
sure
3
I need
attacks,
it
3/6.
right now.
That's not going to help me much. God, I'm so fucking mad. Here's what would have happened had
Yeah, I think I'm
balance,
going to
fairness, and all good things
pass
in the
as well.
universe been a real thing. This guy
I'm going to
resurrects.
reveal career. And
Okay.
I'm going to nominate my leader.
Sure. So Cryptek activates,
How do I want to do that?
shoots his lightning through the
Yeah, let's
Reaver
do that.
Warrior,
Let's be
and
ballsy.
kills him.
Okay, do you have anything to reveal?
We would
Alright,
also
I'm
demand
going
the...
to start with activating my leader. He's
Yep.
going to give me CP.
Okay.
And he's going to charge.
We just gotta survive.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Because of Vanguard and the Grapnel Launcher.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to tap the point for free. And fight your leader. Oh, he's using Status Assault. Yeah, I always forget to announce it, so basically I can hit you twice.
Okay.
Before you do anything. Roll away your mortal wounds.
My mortal wounds are on the Apprentice, not him.
Oh, I thought it's on your leader.
Nope. No, I put it on him.
Why though?
Because I
Okay.
didn't expect my leader to get charged this game, but you know, desperate things happen now. So
Alright.
I don't really have any models left alive, so here we are.
So we're just lagging again.
Mm-hmm. I get 3 hits.
Okay. That's good. That's bad.
Oh my god.
Um, that's like, what the fuck?
Really? I'm completely speechless right now.
Yeah, me too. I'll just
Yeah,
reroll
sure.
one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Okay,
so it's a
so-
crit and a hit.
Yep.
Oh man, that's fucked up. I'll just hit you for 9.
Okay. So
That was really improbable.
I'm down to 4.
And I'm down to 4 as well,
Yeah.
I guess. Fucking hell.
Crazy.
It's hitting on 2s.
I know. I can't, like, I don't even know what to say.
They just needed a crit and
Yeah.
3 hits. He would be dead. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, where's your mind layer at? Oh, or the veteran.
He's dead.
Okay, veteran.
There.
So we have to fall back 4. Wait. We could siphon to get an extra AP. That's probably the play. So we siphon to get an extra AP. Then what do I do with it? We could throw the chronometron on himself, or we could move forward and try and steal an objective. Can I go 4 here? Oh, the barrier! No barricade! Why do you do this? Wait, that was 3D. Do we have movement? No, so we can't steal there. I don't want to just run into your mine because that probably kills him.
I mean, you would probably you should probably be dead. So.
I mean, fair. Okay, so I don't think I can do. I know the Apprentice can't do cryptech actions in melee.
No, you can't.
Let me just see if the. Let me see if the cryptech can. Cryptech actions. Cryptech actions. Okay, so he can do it in melee. It's just the Apprentice that can't. So I could buff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let me just check the actual rules for the chronometron to make sure it says I can't do it in melee. No, it doesn't say anything. Okay. So I could buff myself with the chronometron right now, and I would get 7 inches of movement, which, I mean, going here would be enough. So we'd go to there. We would have paid 1 CP to siphon when I activated, so we siphon the accelerator. I'm now 4 APL, so I can tap that point.
Yep.
And then I have 1 action left. Hold on a sec. So he's got that. And then we'll shoot through the Apprentice into the Reaver Warrior and pray that I get really good rolls and one-shot that guy. Oh, of course we get a 1, 2, and a 3. That's...
So just 1 hit.
yeah, I get 1 reroll and nothing. Okay, so 1 hit. This game has been all about, like, building my hope.
Yep, got it.
Nice. This game has literally been about just building up my hope, only to smash it into pieces. Like every single thing, it's like, oh my god, I might actually win. Oh no, okay, here we go. We're back to losing. Oh my god.
I'm going to activate my Reaver Warrior.
Just
He is going to
move over here, tap for free, shoot both these guys, kill them.
Author discipline activated, so yeah. He's going to shoot at your Apprentice.
Okay. It's 2 hits.
Okay, 2 hits, AP 1.
Save 1.
That's 3.
Okay.
and he's going to charge him and the plasma side.
Okay. And plasma side can't do anything. Because I'm -1.
And fight him. No, you get to roll the mortal wounds.
I do. You take 1.
1. Alright.
And then the Apprentech has 3 attacks. I get 2 hits and a crit.
Okay, 3 hits.
So I don't die. That's good.
That is enough. So you can just hit me once and you're dead. It's 4-5.
Okay, so I hit you for 5 and
Yep.
resurrect him.
Right. It's your turn.
Okay, so I activate that. So we've only got 1 APL to play with. You don't have Bolter Discipline active.
No.
Okay, so he falls back for 1 less AP. And what do we do with this guy? If I run over that mine, I'm probably dead. So this is a really awkward situation that I'm in. Maybe I'll just put myself here. And we'll... but then you could just... Are you in a position where you can scramble charge me? I think you are, right? So...
Oh, yeah. Easily.
I think if I put... but you just shoot him. Ooh, this is really a sticky situation I'm in. I don't think there's any good play here. So... I think if I position myself right here, I don't know if there's a way for you. So you scramble right here, and you could go like that. 1. Wait, is it dash and scramble, or scramble and dash
What do you mean?
to do the scramble charge? I think it's dash and scramble, right?
Dash and scramble, yeah.
Okay, so you wouldn't be able to dash after you scramble? Is that correct?
I would be, but if I scramble charge, I wouldn't be able to, I think.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's dash then scramble.
Yep.
Okay, so if I position myself here, you can't physically charge my Chronomancer. So I'm gonna go there.
Okay. Oh, I'm lagging again.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know he can shoot me, but
what I can do?
hold on a sec. Whoops, sorry, I just tilted your guy. Let me load his place. Let me just make it so you can't have no visibility of me.
It's alright.
Okay. Yep. So you have no visibility of the accelerator at the moment.
Yep. I'm going to activate
Skinny man.
him. He's going to
I know he can shoot
charge
me.
your accelerator.
I'd rather be shot than charged. That's where I'm coming from on that. Okay.
Fight.
Yep. How many attacks do I even have? 3.
3.
Woo! Go, buddy. You get 1 crit.
You gotta be kidding me.
Dude, what is your rolling today, man? Oh my god. Like this turn.
I mean, seriously.
This is so dumb. Okay. So I just take 3?
Yep.
And you
and I-
take 2?
Yep. Oh man, it
What
should have
the
been an
fuck?
easy kill. And just
It should have been.
shoot your
Completely,
Chronomancer off the board.
completely agreed. Okay. So I mean, you're still scoring a crap ton of points here. So you should. Do you have recover items still? Oh no, you're not on it.
I'm not on it because I could have gone the other way to
Yeah.
be within a recover and shoot your Chronomancer, but I was like, yeah, I can charge kill you, then shoot your Chronomancer.
Easy charge kill. Okay, so you do score surge forward,
Yep,
and you
and
do score
courier.
courier. Yep. And I have nothing to score. And save positions. Let's see. I get a 2. Just one time this game, I would love to have initiative. Please roll a 1 or a 2.
Nope.
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
It's just
Every single thing.
for my full rolls during the turn.
Literally every single thing this game, it's just been like, oh, okay, I might win. Oh, no, okay. All right, we're back to just losing again. All right, Apprentech comes back. Deathmark comes back. The Despotech died turn 1, has failed to roll every turn. Okay. Fuck this game. The Apprentech
Should go on a
comes back
2
on
up
4.
if you fail it.
Dude, seriously. I'll go 3 inches right there. The death mark comes back. On 5. And he will go probably to here. This game is so dumb. Oh, but reanimation protocols will always happen. Trust me, I've done the math. Everyone fighting against Hierotek Circle has to kill 20 wounds to kill a warrior.
On your Chronomancer.
I can't tell you the amount of times people have told that to me in the past week. Okay.
And I'm going to use Water Discipline, not Vanguard.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, the Chronomancer heals. Oh, sorry, I forgot these guys heal too, right? They heal for 2.
Yep.
And he heals for 2. Okay. Oh, and then he heals for 2. Okay. So I just realized that warrior was on 4.
Oh no, Plasmacytes heal for 1,
Oh, you're
not
right.
2.
Yeah. I just realized that warrior who was on 4 should have been on 6, but oh well.
Oh, he would have died anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going... Do you use anything?
No.
Alright, I'm going to activate my Reaper Warrior here.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to shoot your Hierotek.
Okay.
That's good. Okay, crit and 3 hits.
Stop the crit and take
He's-
9. Yep.
He's dead. And then I'm going to charge the death mark.
Okay.
Man, I didn't need water discipline. I needed Vanguard this turn. I mean, even in my mind, I'm not setting up any 2 shooting actions.
Yeah.
Just charge and shoot. Fuck me, I was stupid. Yeah. No. Okay, and he's going to fight.
Mm-hmm.
2 crits and 8. Well, he's dead.
I'm
I
dead.
mean, you can still. Yeah, it's. Yep. I'm just going to
Parry
parry
that and kill
your
him,
normal and kill him.
All right.
And if I had Vanguard, I would loot.
Okay. Is there any foreseeable way that I can get yeah, I mean we would siphon life. I would have to move here. I would have to shoot him. I mean, it's not even a guaranteed kill. We tap that, we would score 1 point, but then you're getting, yeah, okay, we can end the game here. It's impossible for me to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, your Chronomancer is most likely dead because you have to activate your accelerator now. If you move away, I just double shoot, and that's really more than likely to kill him.
Yeah.
If I get a 1 shot, I just scramble over here and loot.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Well, we can just. What can I get? Let's see.
So I mean, like, all you have to
I
do
can-
is just go there, tap that objective.
Oh no, he's my courier, and I need search forward as well. So he would have to move like. Oh, fuck's sake.
I mean, he's beating me at this point. It's impossible.
Like here. So he's within
impossible
6 of
for
your
me to catch up.
deployment. Or wait, courier has to be wholly within, not within.
So,
I mean, I can then just move and dash here and loot.
yeah.
So that would be 2 points, and I'm just sacrificing the courier.
Yeah, I mean, you still got 1 point. I can't get 11 points, so it's impossible for me to catch up to you. I think you kill this guy, and, you know, if the Chronomancer dies, whatever, but you just put this guy in a position where he's within 6, so you get surge forward. So you'll max that out. And then just make sure you're within 2 for the recover. So you should be able to get surge forward and recover. And then tap 2? Tap 1?
2.
You
I
probably
can
kill
tap
that
this.
and then move forward and tap that.
Yep.
And I think that's the score.
Yep.
Yep.
So 1 loot, 2 loots, and search forwards and recover item.
Yeah. Man, so this guy was dead since turn 1, and I think I lost 2 warriors turn 1 and turn 2. That guy came
And
up.
your death marker as well.
The Deathmark died turn 1 as well?
Turn 2.
Turn 2. Yeah. And no one came up. The reanimation rolls, I mean, losing the initiative every turn was brutal. You had some really bad rolls on your end. So, I mean, it's not like I rolled really badly. It's really hard for me to really look at this game and understand what happened. There was just so many bad rolls on both sides. I think my tac ops, I think I made a mistake taking outflank. I thought I could score that, but it just ended up being way harder than it looked. I think what I should have done is we probably shouldn't have gone Unearthed Artifice. I probably should have gone like Undying Ancients and just like turtled right here, and then maybe gone like Security or something.
If you turtle, you lose.
You think so?
I would have just moved up the flanks and shut you off the board, probably. What I would have done is be a lot more aggressive.
With what?
I mean, well, with the Chronomancer, with your Hierotek, with the Deathmark as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there was nowhere I could really position the Deathmark that is getting a shot off. Because being over here, there was no shot on turn 1. You blocked me off from dropping onto this vantage because you dashed your dudes up.
That was intentional.
Yeah, no,
I had to do that.
No, it was a good play. I'm trying to think. The smoke, like I said, this completely blindsided me. I didn't know that you had enough movement to come up there. Like that was a really good play. I need to remember that they can do that. I could have probably started him on engage, if I'm being honest, just to put more threat on the board, but I don't know if you pay attention to that.
You can activate him as maybe the last one. Position your Hierotek up, put the movement shenanigan bomb with the Hierotek down, and then siphon an APL with your Chronomancer, and you just fly 12 inches and death bomb someone. And you have a 5 of Feel No Pain, so it's pretty unlikely to get rid of him first activation if you lose initiative. After which you can just kill another guy, more than likely.
Yeah, I think you had enough shooting to really kill this guy, though.
Not from one activation, I think. With Feel No Pains.
Yeah, it gets a little iffy. The marksman probably has enough damage to kill him, but the Feel No Pains can obviously stop that if that happens.
3, 4, AP.
Because I mean, the marksman has the potential to do, like, realistically speaking, probably 6 to 8 damage.
It's 8 damage
in an average shot.
But from 2 rounds. It's 8 damage from 2 rounds with a 5 of Feel No Pain. So it's really unlikely to get a kill.
Yeah. But then if you like combine that with like the veteran.
But then that's 2 of my gunners gone for the round.
True.
So you have more of a free reign on the board. And you can still reanimate, so it's in my backline, which is not a bad thing.
But here's the thing I'm confused about. So you're saying move him 12 or maybe 15 if I go recon, right?
Yep.
You went infiltrate. Could you not discharge and kill him with a Reaver? Because I mean, you had Reavers over here, and then you had your sergeant over here. So
That's true.
I mean,
I mean, not if I
yeah,
roll like I did, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
yeah, yeah. It's just something to think about. I
But
need
if
I need a
you
lot more practice with this team for sure.
grab him and just move here,
Yeah, I was
he
looking
can't
at
be
that.
charged.
True.
And you could have gotten rid of my river here, or here.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I think maybe what I do in that situation.
and oh yeah, with a even with just a move and a dash with that access range, you have
Yeah.
more than enough movement to get there.
No, you're right. I think if I do that, maybe what the play is here is the next activation. You put the accelerator right here, and then if somebody shoots you again after that activation, like let's say your marksman runs out and shoots him, next activation somebody comes out to do the same thing. You pay 1 CP and have the accelerator take the hit.
You can do that, but I think you really need your plasma sights to fly over objectives. Same with the Hierotek.
Yeah, because I mean, you could have an immortal grab this objective, or maybe
And
the
this
death
one as
mark.
well.
Yeah. Well, maybe like the Hierotek grabs one of these.
And with it for recon dash, the plasma sight, you can easily tap this objective.
Yeah.
With the Hierotek, you can tap this, or vice versa, if you just accelerate him.
Yep. Yeah, I'll tell you what my plan is. So I forgot that you had your dashes with the with these guys. I mean, like I said, I'm so unfamiliar with this team that I just don't really know what the Phobos guys are capable of. So that really threw me off, and obviously the smoke did. But my plan was, I had this objective or I had this objective that I could deep strike the death mark on and steal the objective from.
Yep.
But all of that got screwed. So it is what it is. I really wanted to take that though. I forgot you had your ignore obscurity shot too here with this guy. You just blew away that. I didn't expect him or the Despotech to get killed. But maybe, yeah, odd. Is it math wise he dies to that?
Yeah,
Or-
I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see, without feel no pains, he has 12,
Yeah.
2 rounds.
Because I assumed you do like maybe 10 to him, but
A 73% chance of happening without any rerolls.
of him dying.
Yep, from
Okay.
2 rounds.
Okay, so that was just bad placement on my part. I should have anticipated that better. I thought he could survive the shooting of turn 1.
If I have just 1 balance, then it's 92%.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. So I have a question for Phobos. Is this the usual team that you take?
Most of the time, yeah. I really love Reavers. They are the bread and butter of the team, I think.
Oh, I agree.
Especially with the Vanguard buffs, they can just charge, fight, shoot, and tap an objective.
Yeah.
Or just move, shoot twice, and tap an objective now. Because Phobos, even against guard equivalents, lack the action economy to do
Yes.
objectives and kill. Because you could kill, but then you are falling behind VP wise.
Mm-hmm.
But with this, as you saw during this game, I could move up, I could do the objective and still do damage.
Yeah.
I mean, not with my rolls, but
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah,
Or
for
well,
sure, man.
even with my rolls. They feel really good.
Yeah. No, I agree. So you said you run this most of the time. What would you change when?
I don't know if I would change it. Maybe get rid of the mine layer in favor of the saboteur against elite,
Okay.
because you can just forward recon dash him, move 7 inches, plant the mine within 1 inch, so that's 8 plus 3 inch range, 11 inch strat range, most likely doing 10 damage. And if you have a position where you can get 10 damage off on 2 of the opponent's figures, it's a good trade.
Yeah. Does the mine detonate through walls?
Yep.
Okay, so that one detonates too. And
Yep.
obviously he'd be getting hit by that mine as well.
Yeah, he would, but
Okay.
it's a 1-2 trade. It's fine
Yeah.
if you're playing against elites with elites.
Sure.
I mean, he's dead, but if they don't get rid of him, then he's just moving around doing objectives.
Yeah.
The next turn, if they get rid of him, you are probably getting a shot back
Yeah.
with your gun line on the back. And you can play safe with your marksman as well, just setting up a overwatch shot
Yeah.
with track target. Yeah, they are. I mean, I like playing with them, but against the elites, they always felt like you are playing 3D chess, and your opponent just shows up, smashes the board to pieces, and laughs at you and declares that he has won.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe with the.
Are you telling me that Intercession is not a difficult team to play? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that against elites, Phobos didn't have the tools.
Oh.
Because Nurgle made the bolters 2-4, which just sucks, but
Yeah.
it's 3-4.
Yeah.
So you have a shot now,
Yep.
because from 2 shooting actions, you can kill an Nurgle guy now.
That's fair.
Before that, you've done 8 to 10 damage, and that was it.
Yeah.
But now you have a shot against Intercession. It's still probably hard,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't really take durable now with the nerf. I would go methodical and rapid all the way.
Yep.
But still 40 wounds is a lot.
Yeah.
And they hit hard back. And I would pick Assault Intercessors into Phobos, so
Yeah.
they are a truck,
Yeah.
to be honest. So I would love to try Phobos against them as well,
Yeah.
to see what the balance brought. Because Vanguard is just so fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah. They are cool. I definitely like them. I think.
And maybe with Stas Assault you could kill an Assault Intercessor with a Reaver. Hitting twice first.
Depends on the rolls, but yeah.
Yeah, it can happen. I'm not saying that it's the more likely outcome, but it can happen.
Mm-hmm. But I'm feeling good about a Hierotek circle. I think I just need more practice with this team. I'm making a lot of suboptimal plays, I think, and I think I need to figure out the tac ops a little bit more. I think instead of outflank, probably courier.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially with reanimation, you are
yeah,
safer with courier,
yeah,
I think.
I think so too. So I might try that. I really like the Entropic Lance now. I think it's actually like a threatening weapon. That's pretty cool.
It is. It is.
Like before, it was just absolute shit because you were hitting on 4s and it just never did anything. But now that you're hitting on 3s, like it actually feels like it does damage. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I mean, the stave into guard equivalence is just
Oh god.
massive.
Yeah. You usually just kill whatever you shoot.
I mean,
'Cause 5
even if you don't kill, you are probably getting a crit
Yeah.
at every hit.
Yeah.
And just bringing them down to 1 AP is just cruel.
Yep. Yeah, I mean 5 attacks with 3-4 profile, like, and you're usually getting rerolls because it's pretty easy to set up shots. Yeah, it's not even a question.
Yeah.
Um,
And I didn't even know that you can Overwatch through the Hierotek.
yeah, man.
Just rerolling
When
one
this
type of dice, which is awesome.
when this team first came out, I thought that was like the biggest thing. I like before I even played games with them, I'm like, oh my god, this team's gonna be insane. And it was like obviously this team was terrible when they came out, but like even when I was playing games with them, I was still catching people off guard with those shots, and with the rerolls, like they're still not terrible. But yeah, you were hitting on 5s with Overwatch before they were buffed, and it's like, what am I doing with my life? So yeah, they're super fun. I don't think they're like S tier. I would probably put this team at like high B, like A tier, because I still don't know how they win against Harlequins, and
With the Nanomine, you are trotting them down.
yeah,
They're moving just 5 inches. That's nothing. They can't really reach cover. They can't really reach objectives. They can't reach jumping points.
shoot.
They are dead. So you just keep it up, and they are dead.
Yeah,
You are at least securing one half of the board. I think that's it. That's
Yeah.
what you need against them. Nothing much.
true.
All their shenanigans rely on their movement, and you are just shutting it off.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. It's just the problem with fighting Harlequins is they're always just one activation away from just winning the game. Because they can just get such a powerful move off if they can do a move or a charged fight and shoot. And that could be a huge problem, especially when they're outnumbering you.
Just true. But with
Yeah.
the Nanomine, you can prevent it.
Yeah,
I think.
I think you definitely go the Entropic Lance now. Because the mortal wounds are feeling pretty good with that.
Yeah, but it's on 6s.
True.
It's not so good. I would go the Stave probably.
Really?
Forcing them. Yep. You are forcing them to deploy apart because you have a 15-inch movement with a recon dash,
Yeah.
which has to be respected. If they don't disperse on deployment, then you just move in, blast away on a lot of guys, giving them minus APL, which would again shut them off. And then if you see an opportunity like that, you just use the Alpha Strike with your Chronomancer, then move up with the Hierotek and drop the Nanomine down, and they are just dead on arrival.
Interesting.
I mean, with 15 inches, you are negating Domino Field as well. Most likely.
I mean, you definitely are. You're giving
And
up the
there's nothing.
Chronomancer for that, though.
But you're probably winning the game. And they might not take down your Chronomancer.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, what if he dies? I
True.
mean, you lose a guy, but he will come back, probably.
It's very true.
And he will be in the backline. So,
Yeah.
on their home objectives, probably he's not setting up against those cover lines, line of sight angles. Or if he does, he's really, really meticulously moving around, which is negated by your Nanomine.
Yeah.
So I would be happy to charge him with my Chronomancer.
So.
Or I haven't played with them yet, it's just
Yeah.
a theory on my part, to be frank.
Yeah.
But it could work, I think.
Let me.
And
I wanna talk just a little bit more on that, but let me close my stream real quick.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we're pushing 3 hours here. Thank you very much for watching. If you still stuck around to watch the end, I mean it was an exciting game. It's unfortunate the way it happened, but it is what it is. But we'll be doing some more games with this team because I need practice with them for Sunday. So I'll be posting probably a game a day until Sunday. So look forward to more Hierotek games, and I'll see you later.